You're a teenager now. This means you're at a stage where you're figuring out who you are and what you want in life. And guess what plays a huge role in all of this? Habits. Think of habits as those everyday actions you do almost without thinking. Good habits can be like superpowers, helping you achieve amazing things. Imagine feeling confident about your studies, easily connecting with friends, or rocking your fitness goals. But here's the flip side. Bad habits can hold you back from your full potential. The good news is you have the power to choose your habits. So are you ready to unlock your full potential? Let's dive into the world of habits and discover how they can transform your teenage years. Let's break down what habits really are. Simply put, a habit is a behavior that's become automatic through repetition. Instead of making decisions about every little thing you do, your brain forms shortcuts, turning frequently repeated actions into habits. Think about it. You don't have to consciously think about how to tie your shoelaces every morning, right? That's because it's become a habit. Good habits are like your best friends, always there to support you. They're the positive actions you take consistently, leading to positive outcomes. On the other hand, bad habits are like those friends who distract you from your goals. The key takeaway here is this: you have the power to choose which habits you cultivate. By understanding the difference between good and bad habits, you can start making conscious choices that align with the person you want to become. Now that you understand the basics of habits, let's explore how they can impact your life as a teenager. Good habits are essential for academic success. Imagine this: you're in control of your study schedule, effortlessly absorbing information and acing those exams. Good habits also play a vital role in shaping your future career path. By developing habits like setting clear goals and seeking out new challenges, you'll be well equipped to pursue your passions. And let's not forget about the importance of good habits for your overall well-being. Taking care of your physical and mental health is crucial during your teenage years, and habits are your secret weapon. Imagine waking up each day feeling energized and confident. So how do you actually go about building good habits that stick? It's not about making drastic changes overnight. The key is to start small, be consistent, and gradually build momentum. Think of it like climbing a mountain. Start by identifying 1 or 2 small habits you want to develop. Once you've chosen your target habits, it's time to make them specific and measurable. This is where the SMART criteria come in handy. Instead of setting a vague goal like, "I want to eat healthier," a SMART goal would be, "I will eat a serving of fruits or vegetables with every meal 5 days a week." Next, you need to make it easy to stick to your new habit. Consistency is key when it comes to building lasting habits. One effective way to stay consistent is to use a habit tracker. Section 5. Setting yourself up for success. Making habits stick. One powerful technique is called habit stacking. It's like building a chain of positive actions, one linked to the next. For example, you could make a rule that after you brush your teeth each morning, you'll spend 5 minutes meditating or practicing gratitude. Another effective strategy is to reward yourself for sticking to your habits. Rewards create positive reinforcement, making you more likely to repeat the desired behavior. Remember, building good habits takes time and effort. There will be days when you slip up or feel unmotivated. Visualize yourself succeeding. Finally, remember that you don't have to do it alone. Surround yourself with supportive friends and family members who encourage your growth. Let's face it, being a teenager comes with its own set of challenges. You're constantly bombarded with social pressures, your motivation might fluctuate, and it's easy to get sidetracked. Peer pressure is a powerful force, and it's easy to fall into the trap of doing things you know aren't in your best interest just to fit in. The key is to remember that true friends will support your positive choices. Motivation can be a fickle friend. It ebbs and flows, and there will be times when it feels like you just don't have the energy to stick to your habits. One effective strategy is to break down your goals into smaller, more manageable steps. Another helpful tip is to find an accountability partner. Remember, building good habits is a journey, not a race. It's the ability to get back up after a setback, learn from your mistakes, and keep moving forward that ultimately determines your success. You've learned about the science behind habits and how they can shape your life. But don't just take my word for it. Let's hear from real teenagers who have used the power of habits to achieve amazing things. Meet Sarah, a 16-year-old who struggled with procrastination. Determined to change, Sarah started small. She committed to spending just 15 minutes each evening organizing her study materials and planning out her assignments for the next day. Over time, this simple habit transformed her study habits. Then there's David, a 17-year-old who wanted to improve his fitness and make healthier food choices. He started by setting a goal to drink 8 glasses of water a day and replace sugary drinks with water or unsweetened tea. At first it was tough, but David persisted. These are just 2 examples of how teenagers, just like you, have used the power of habits to create positive change in their lives. Throughout this guide, we've explored the transformative power of habits and how they can shape your teenage years and beyond. From understanding how habits work to developing strategies for building good ones and overcoming common obstacles, you now have the tools you need to embark on your own journey of habit-powered growth. Remember, building good habits is an ongoing process. It's about making conscious choices each day that align with the person you want to become. As you begin to implement the principles and strategies we've discussed, don't be afraid to experiment and find what works best for you. Every individual is unique, and what works for one person may not work for another. The key is to be patient, persistent, and kind to yourself throughout the process. Over time, those seemingly insignificant actions compound, leading to remarkable transformations. You stand at the brink of incredible possibilities. The teenage years are a time of immense growth and self-discovery, a time where you lay the foundation for the adult you'll become. And the habits you cultivate today will play a pivotal role in shaping the future you create. So embrace this journey of self-improvement with enthusiasm and an open mind. Don't be afraid to experiment, to stumble, and to learn from your experiences. Remember, progress, not perfection, is the goal. Start small, stay consistent, and never underestimate the transformative power of small changes. The journey to a better you begins now. Are you ready to take the first step?